Bem, amigos do canal Mundo Variado, aqui quem fala é o JP e hoje nós vamos de WWE 2k16. Vamos fazer umas lutas bacanas aqui. Vai ter Titus, O'Neil. Nós vamos ter também uma luta da Nick Bella contra a Natália. E vai ter o retorno do Flair também. Ele vai fazer a estreia dele, né, o retorno dele na WWE aqui. Depois de muitos anos, o Flair vai fazer uma luta bem interessante. E é isso aí, gente. Tamo junto. Não esqueça de dar um like, de se inscrever. E vamos lá.
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
Titus O'Neil has got him. Oh, ow!
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries.
Absolutely amazing. The world is watching, and I guarantee you they're going to love it. One of my favorite rivalries from Dolph Ziggler's career was against Chris Jericho. I mean, this was one of the rivalries where the action in the ring was phenomenal. And the banter back and forth between the Show-Off and Y2J was just as entertaining.
It seems the focus of his onslaught is directly on the back. This is going to be brutal.
Yeah, that back is in bad shape.
Boy, Cole, that match between Ziggler and Jericho at SummerSlam 2012 was simply off the charts. And the next night, Dolph got even and defeated Jericho on Monday Night Raw. I could watch those two lock up in the ring anytime.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. A shoulder block.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. It looked like his whole neck just crumbled there. Maneuvers like that put everybody in danger.
No kidding, that's awful.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Knocked the breath out with a crushing kick to the gut.
I won't be able to breathe for a week. I think just by looking at Titus O'Neil, it's clear that he's the real deal. Titus is a beast in the ring whose power and size dominates opponents. One of the most impressive things about Titus is his speed. I can hear the impact from here when he impales an opponent with one of his attacks.
How much damage did that do? A lot from the looks of it.
A nice shot by Titus O'Neil. Great offense by Titus O'Neil. With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. Titus O'Neil has a mean streak. Talk about attitude.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
8, 9.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted. Thrown to the ground.
And hard with authority.
Looking to be in great physical condition here, almost impervious to pain. I have a strong feeling that these guys will throw caution to the wind and just go full steam ahead.
I hope you're right. That's exactly what I want to see. You know, Michael, if you recall, Dolph Ziggler's WWE debut against Batista was a huge deal. Win, lose, or draw for a superstar to debut on one of the most watched shows on television makes a statement. And that night, Dolph Ziggler made a statement.
Oh, that might have swollen the eye.
The reversal from Ziggler.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. And this heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
Jerry, when Dolph Ziggler debuted on Raw in 2008, it was clear that he was someone who was going to raise the bar for all WWE superstars. I think the monitor, the show-off, is proof Ziggler has done just that.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Now with complete control.
Come out of breath just watching that gutbuster.
Oh, man, I would hate to have that happen to me. I have a feeling we're going to see several more demonstrations like that before the night's over. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. That arm is now in an extremely compromising position. Look at him trying to...
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another. One of the goals of each WWE superstar is to take advantage of any opportunity they have to make an impression on the audience. When Dolph Ziggler debuted, you could tell he was going to seize that moment on Monday Night Raw and stand out in a crowded field.
Flash of the Titus, and Titus O'Neil has got this one.
Titus O'Neil has rolled to victory. The shoulders are down.
2, 3.
He did it. What a huge win.
There was no... You want to...
Here's your winner, Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil picks up the victory here tonight.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much. This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. This is unspeakable cruelty. Moves like that put entire careers on the line.
Yeah, you're right. This is going too far. No need for something like that.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker. Like she was taking that big home run swing. Natalya's defined by her amazing array of skills. She's powerful, agile, and has the technical abilities in that ring that is a mark of the Hart family. Oh, and she's the daughter of WWE legend Jim the Anvil Neidhart. So you know she's fearless and as tough as they come.
Tell us your thoughts about Nikki Bella.
Amazing. Nikki Bella doesn't know how to take it easy. Here she is, our champion, in a non-title bout, just getting after it here.
Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one. Ow! Ooh.
The skills of Natalya are without equal. The Queen of Hearts can go toe-to-toe, exchange holds, and crush an opponent with power moves. But Natalya's not just athletic and beautiful. She's trained in jiu-jitsu, which adds another element to her already intimidating reputation.
And you know, Cole, if there's one thing I love, it's a woman that's not afraid to throw a man around. Oh, but seriously, Natalya's abilities in the ring are truly incredible. Whether on the red carpet or in the ring, Natalya's truly a total diva.
Well, she wants this win bad. Nikki.
Uh-oh, big move coming. If you want to talk about a tenacious form of attack. Wow, what a move from Nikki Bella. Now that's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
1, 2.
And she raises her shoulder to interrupt the referee's count.
She sure did.
It looks like there's some more fight left in this diva.
Huge shot to the back of the temple.
And escaping to the outside, a veteran move to avoid the pinfall.
Back in the ring again.
Good. Keep it in the... Misjudge that.
It looks like her back is in bad shape.
Well, remember, Cole, I'm the official masseuse for the WWE Divas.
Natalya's offense is an impressive combination of ingenuity, power, and superb technique. She shows shades of WWE legend Dynamite Kid with her own version of the snap suplex, various backbreakers, and from her time in Japan, the Michinoku driver, too.
Well, I've said this before, Cole. Natalya's hot in more ways than one. The Queen of Hearts possesses an offense that literally contorts her opponent's bodies in ways the human skeleton system is not meant to bend.
She's starting to put moves together. Watch out!
She's on a roll.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. She's got her. She's trapped. The icing on the cake from Natalya training in her family's dungeon is the way she applies the sharpshooter. Taught to her by her Hall of Fame Uncle Bret Hitman Hart. When Natalya cranks back on the sharpshooter, she dismembers an opponent's entire spinal column.
Be sure to check out WWE.com for the Daily Diva.
Are you kidding me, Cole? You know I'm on there first thing in the morning checking out the Daily Diva. Oh, man, cutting off circulation to the brain. You could pass out from a hold like that. This match made...
Oh, my, what a move by Nikki Bella. That's got to be it.
I'm telling you, Nikki's just getting better and better with each passing week.
This is impressive.
Wow, what a move from Nikki Bella. Now that's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
And into the cover.
2, 3.
When Natalya takes that...
What a victory! What a match! Oh, you want to...
Here's your winner, Nikki Bella.
She continues to impress with the win here tonight.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
And there's no denying that the Santa Clara crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Would you listen to them?
And there's the bell. This match has got the hair on the back of my neck standing up, Michael. This is going to be great.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
2,
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
3.
Oh, no. Ric Flair with the opportunity.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Well, we're on the move here. Over the course of his career, Nature Boy Ric Flair knew a thing or two about being a part of dominant factions. First, in the 1980s as a founding member of the Four Horsemen, and then in 2003 as a cornerstone of the Triple H-led Evolution.
Jerry the King Lawler, you've been a tag team partner of this man and an opponent. Tell us your thoughts on the American Dream.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. King, you spoke about Ric Flair and his history of being a part of powerful groups. I don't know if anything will ever beat the Four Horsemen, but when you look at Evolution and the group's dominance in WWE, it becomes a real interesting discussion. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Back between the ropes. Just brings him down to the mat with authority there.
A quick reversal by Ric Flair.
King, you spoke about Ric Flair. The Four Horsemen and Evolution both were so strong in their respective days of operation. Evolution is interesting to look at when you consider that from being in Evolution, Randy Orton and Batista both broke out on their own to create incredible singles careers.
Yeah, you know, it looks like the key is Ric Flair. That if the Nature Boy is part of a group, it instantly becomes a dream team. I mean, it makes total sense. Flair was a champion as a single star and a tag team champion with different partners. So he knows the importance of being able to work together for a common good while still being the Nature Boys. Woo! Where did this explosion of offense come from?
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. Watch out. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. You know, Michael, one of the fascinating things about Ric Flair isn't that he's a two-time WWE Hall of Fame inductee, but it's that he even had a career in the ring at all. Because this is a man who barely survived a devastating plane crash just as his pro wrestling days were getting started.
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, like the night I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything. The shoulders are down. An amazing life fact, Cole. Flair couldn't continue to be the straight-up brawler that he had been before the plane crash. It forced him to change his style. I mean, get crafty and use every trick in the book. And he learned them all, brother. It's what turned him into the so-called dirtiest player in the game that we all know him as today. Here's the cover. 1, 2.
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big fight feel here, no doubt.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. One of Dusty Rhodes' greatest traits is his ability to connect and relate to those who pay more money to watch him compete. He truly is the epitome of a blue-collar competitor.
Yeah, and growing up as the son of a plumber in a poor section of Austin, Texas, Dusty Rhodes really has the ultimate rags to riches story. Look at Flair zeroing in on his opponent with the precision of a fine craftsman at work. It's like the Nature Boy is going a mile a minute in there. Ric's always been revered for his superior cardiovascular conditioning.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Boy, he just got laid out.
King, you mentioned Dusty Rhodes' rags to riches story, and I can't help but be reminded of the way the American Ric Flair going to town with a knee breaker. Might have to carry him out on a damn stretcher.
No kidding, but you know what? Ric Flair would be styling and profiling while his opponent was being carried out. I'm sensing a pattern here, Cole.
And what would that be?
Well, he's going to do the same thing over and over and over.
These guys giving this looking for the quick pin.
I don't think even the referee was ready for that.
Textbook offense here.
You know, the best thing about Dusty talking about kings and queens and pork and beans is that it's all true. He really has done it all.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Will it be? 1, 2. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business. A multiple-time world champion, Dusty Rhodes is undoubtedly one of the greatest legends the sports entertainment industry has ever seen.
And Michael, Dusty's battle with the Four Horsemen back in the day is the stuff of legend.
The reversal from Nate. Trying to build some offense. Well, you better watch out. The Dream's getting funky like a monkey in there now. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
This is awful. Nature Boy Ric Flair is being ruthlessly pummeled here.
Oh, you're right about that, Cole. Ric Flair has been put through absolute hell.
Incredible. This has to be it. Look at this. There is absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. We've talked a lot about Dusty Rhodes' in-ring greatness, but that's not where the American Dream story ends. After his in-ring days ended, Dusty went on to become an extremely influential member of WWE behind the scenes.
Hey, the shoulders are down.
The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off.
Are you kidding me? Look!
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
That'll knock you out cold. Guys, while Dusty's legacy both in and out of the ring is amazing, I think even he'd tell you that his greatest legacy are his two sons, Dustin and Cody.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Looking motivated now.
Flair is so good. The Nature's Boy moving in there like he can chop an entire forest.
Knee breaker. Ric Flair King is tearing him up.
Flair is styling and profiling.
2, 3. There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Bem, meus amigos, então é isso aí. Nós conseguimos terminar. A luta do Ric Flair foi bem interessante. A luta também da Nikki Bella e da Natália também foi muito boa. E é isso aí, gente. Não esqueça de dar um like, de compartilhar. Tamo junto aí. Falou e até a próxima.